What's going on, everybody? It's Jake, your cruise director all the way from Florida. Welcome to the beautiful Carnival Spirit in Ketchikan, Alaska. Take it easy.
Hey SeaRollers, welcome to beautiful Ketchikan, and join us for a walking tour. We're going to drive to a couple of museums and totem pole sites. It's a fun day. Let's get to Ketchikan. The sunglasses today in Ketchikan. Oh wow. Oh wow. Josh Holcomb, shout out. Oh wow.
I'm like, wow.
It's warm this morning. Don't you think? Yeah.
I gotta find this. She sent me a picture of where she would be. Also right there. I think that's right there. See that wooden structure with the green roof?
Hey guys, how are ya?
Good, thank you.
That's gotta be her, right?
Where?
Right there by the wooden structure with the green roof.
Hey there. Good.
Good
What
to
a
see
magical
you.
place you live in up here. So gorgeous.
It's like summertime.
No, I can't remember. Yeah. That's one of the birth. Yeah. Actually, that's where we were birthed, and so you can walk so far, and then they have shuttles.
There's a community called Saxman that I figured we could drive by, and then so over 8,000, and then the whole island total I think is around 14,000.
Okay.
So, and we just like northern Michigan, you get the seasonal workers and stuff. So
Right.
that's the lumberjack show. So what do you? Because I was like, I figured we could start out of town a little bit and then make our way back in.
Yeah, that's a great idea right there.
There's are you interested in like native culture in the totem parks and that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So we can.
Definitely.
That is Cape Fox Lodge. They have there's a hotel, there's a restaurant, and there's that funicular thing that goes up and down. But Sawyer was little and came to visit, and Clinton Sawyer rode that thing up and down over and over and over. And like that year, it stopped working, and I'm like,
You broke it.
"You broke it."
Reminds me of northern Michigan and the National
Absolutely.
Forest and steroids.
Yes. And there's a lot of people from Michigan. It's like Michigan and Montana and Idaho. I feel like there's a lot of transplants from those areas. It reminds me of the UP in that way of like, we have everything we need. There's places that are easier to live just so you could leave.
Yeah.
Because it's
There are no roads into here, right?
no, you have to fly or take a boat. And there's the ferry, like Alaska Marine Highway, which is the ferry system.
Uh-huh.
But it is not reliable. They keep making changes.
The marijuana store is not open, shut down.
Oh, I'm surprised. Oh, there's a couple. There's one or two. That is true. We have two in town. And then I thought there's one sort of kind of by where we're going. But I don't know where it is. And then a friend of mine is he's a trimmer.
Yeah.
Which is kind of out by our Pacific, like a Walmart.
In Michigan, all the little mom and pops that have spent all the time and effort the last 5 years getting their licenses and getting it, they're all being eaten up by the big ones. Yeah. It happens in every business. It seems like they get down to the top three.
I guess I didn't really, of course there is, but I hadn't really thought about there being like big business. I feel like we're, a good 7 to 10 years behind most things. So.
What are winters here like when it's so dark? I mean, when it's getting dark at 5, I'm like bumming out, not as good.
Yeah, that's we don't get much snow, and we get some, but we had maybe a week where it was, single digits, and that's it. Yeah. It's mostly like mid-30s.
Yeah, nothing on us, girl.
Exactly. They kept warning me when I was moving here, and I don't have to shovel right. We're good. And but it's I would say it's dark by 3:30.
Yeah.
And and then so you get up and it's dark, you go to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark before you leave work.
That's why she started going down the mom's place the last couple of winters, because she gets up and it's dark, gets off work and it's dark, and
exactly. Yeah. So it's definitely takes its toll. We're so far south in the state, like we're kind of, I don't know, maybe 7.
Okay,
like
so it's not like where we're
Maybe an hour less than a
amount of snowfall then here. Is it pretty much like up north, or
it's less?
Really?
Yeah, we maybe get of course, as you go up.
Yeah.
But it is maybe, I would be surprised if we get more than
Totem
2.
parks weren't traditional. Like totems were in your village, so you'd have yours in front of your clan house, like over there, and it's like these are our crests. So if you're in your canoe and you're passing by, you'd be like, oh, I know those people because those are the eagle or eagle beaver or whatever. Or they'd be in different places around your village. Turn of the century, like 1900, you get the steamships coming up, they're bringing tourists.
He's getting all kinds of different.
Oh, that's fun. Things. And those are thimbleberries. There's monks like in the Upper Peninsula that make, like I grew up with, like you get the kids get the strawberry or grape. Mom and Grandma get the thimbleberry.
Thimbleberry.
Yeah.
So what's the taste like? Is it?
It's I would think like a more sweet raspberry.
Okay.
No, it's a nonprofit job. Work harder than you ever have for the amount of money that you.
Yes.
You just need something different. So museums in the lower 48, you need your masters and all that kind of stuff, which I don't have. I haven't finished. They seemed to panic for a minute, like I was going to get stuck up in the floor. There's no
It's the same plants. The plants are so similar to our latitude.
Like you see,
Yeah.
see if you see any blooming skunk cabbage, which in Michigan is about this big. I don't know. There. Everything's bigger in all like Texas. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cedars, like there's red and yellow cedar here. It's very important. Kind of seems like the tree of life.
That is fascinating right there. Wow. Is that coming out of an old tree?
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like there was an old tree. Huh. This one I love the best though. It's simple and the bear going up the top are just awesome. He didn't want to work too hard to the pole. He's like, I'm going to bear top, blah, 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 I'm done.
Like, I don't know the story of that one, but they all have, there'll be a story with it. Right. And, like, I know that one's Fog Woman. And there's a little story about Fog Woman and invited she brought about the salmon. And long story short, she brought about the salmon. Raven. We referred to potlatch ladies. And so potlatches were like these big gift-giving ceremonies, kind of, where basically the idea is that I show my wealth and status by giving everything away to my opposite. And so And you'd have a potlatch anytime you ate a totem pole, or you would celebrate birth, death, land leadership changes, things like that. But it could last, back in the day, it could last like weeks. Right? And like,
These people have to travel.
yep. So you well, in some ways they're partnered with other organizations, which
Yeah.
kind of makes sense when, especially when you're trying to get the native story, because it's like, yeah, you should partner with the native organization.
Yeah.
So that's good. We're reading what it meant for us, but our attendance numbers are actually up. So I kind of assume like more people are getting savvier about,
Yeah.
we'll just go on our own.
I mean, especially, I mean, you're in the United States of America. It's not like
Not
Not like
everybody
we're-
knows that.
Hey there, how are you? Good. They use
Red cedar.
and then all hand tools and everything.
Yeah, you can see all the adzes back there. They'll use, a chainsaw.
Assuming a run of salmon will come up here with the different species coming.
Yeah. Yep. We'll get, I think 3 different species here. There's the salmon hatchery. It's not open to the public, but there's one branch of the hatchery right over there, so you can kind of see it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we get pinks, charming,
Coho.
the coho,
They're coming soon, I think. Oh, I think.
but yeah, they'll be. We had done that here, but we didn't have Carnival here. But the year before that, it was like hard. The poles don't. The city doesn't own the poles. The poles belong to the descendants. The woman who's the head of the Alaska Project coordinator, and it was really fascinating to hear their experience. Purposely left as is and just like there's a place out Pennsylvania. I've never been, but I think there's still some holes that you can see if you know where to look. There'll be seals, like you can see them out there.
Wow.
Seals out here? Yeah, look in the creek.
See, get the salmon. Salmon's being brought right to their doorstep. Oh my gosh, this diving equipment's fantastic.
Yeah, that just blows my mind, like, to put that big, like the helmet on the left with those shoes and just sink. And then this is the thing that,
The
like
compressor for the air.
yeah, so your friends are just up on the shore, we're up on the
Graham,
boat.
please don't touch the displays. And Bev used to say this when we were little. We went into like an antique store. Boys, this is a hands behind your back store. And you sit there. Parents don't do that anymore. They run wild.
It kind of amazes me, like, I think being raised in a family of teachers, like, the fact that parents come in with their kids and then just look around and don't talk to their kids, and I'm like, I can't imagine going in and not, like, There's a local photographer friend who, we had him take some old photos and then go out and take photos in the place.
Neat.
So like the harbor with the spruce smell. Called Paleo Nerds, which is really, it's a fun, but he's like really big. He's the head of the family of and they go on these massive road trips between the fossils, and he made that whole map over there.
Oh, really?
What was in my mind was that Alaska used to have palm trees. And these are the palm fronds that were found farther north. So,
That's what happens with global warming.
It'd be like, they were just on the radio, because they play the podcast on the radio here. We put the dinosaurs in a snowy climate because,
What's his name?
Rachel.
And this is all this?
Yeah, this is all his work. And it's cool because this exhibit has been traveling around most of the Pacific. He painted.
Does he sell prints of these?
Or some of them. He has, we'll go to, I figured we could walk around, we could walk down Creek Street and we could stop in the shop and then there's some other shops and then we could look at all the people going up the hill and getting away or something like that. But
That was a fun day. Best town, I think, so far. Oh, that's beautiful.
This is raisin based on
So what's the name of his gallery? What's the name of the gallery here?
Coho.
Soho. That's easy to remember. Is he from New York? Where's the Soho come from?
It's from from Canada or somewhere. Plus, I live in town, so who doesn't live out of town?
This is the place to go for local souvenirs, isn't it?
This place, there's there's maybe 2 or 3 places that I would suggest, and this is definitely one.
Oh, there's only that. There's a couple though. That aren't the kitschy. Yeah.
There's a few, like a lot of the stores on the creek actually are open by locals, and then there's a few as well.
What time do they start closing up?
I mean, they're gone within a week after the ship's end. So, but then it's like only just have boarded up holdings in downtown, which is sad, I think. So we're talking about like, can we put art in local art in those windows if we used to things like that? So
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Brayden, you need the potty now? Okay, so we're not going to have another opportunity for one.
it's like this place is. It's got a variety of.
First Creek Company.
Yeah, 3 it says or something. Yeah, I know. That one guy bought them all.
Wow.
laundry. I know you've never had oil problem. Michael, take a finger and you know, locally on and open around the study.
Oh, look at that waterfall.
But it's not a for free.
What? That's cool. Ooh, rocks and stones. There are a lot of apartments in the upper levels of these buildings.
There's some, like there is a little hotel down here, and then they've got a lot of these properties.
Says where
Feel
both,
very,
both
sorry.
men and Sam need to spawn.
The guy who owns this, I moved here a year or so after I did, and he's from Hamtramck.
Oh, really? He's a Sparty, huh? Oscoda is having a Sasquatch festival this fall. Yeah, and they had a conference as a kind of kickoff for it a couple of weeks ago out at the base.
You gotta see that sign.
Oh, I heard that guy say it. I didn't realize what he was exactly talking about. There you are. I'm like figuring out, did they go into a store? Which one would they have gone into? Oh, did you went that way?
Yeah. Oh, look, they got socks.
Socks. Sockeye socks. There's a name for a store.
Yeah,
Just socks. Sockeye socks.
Sockeye socks. And crepes.
Tucked away here. You're gonna find just a nice little park. Nice little sitting spot. There's lots of historical markers to do reading on. Oh, this way? Okay.
I was like, you know that there's
Exactly. Probably don't see many cars like that up here.
no. And when it's sunny, they're all at the same time. It could be so cool.
Especially nowadays.
There's the sign that.
Oh, that's what everybody's doing.
If you wanna.
We're already rocking and rolling. We're not. It's fun o'clock. Yes. It's like you get to the Carnival tip and you know you're here to have fun. Was that Jake? It is Jake. What is it he always says? What's his catchphrase? Jake it easy. I'm gonna go talk to him. Could you do me a favor? Sure. Could you do an intro to our YouTube channel?
Of course. Yeah, what do you want me to say?
Introduce yourself, where you're from, and then end it with Jake D.
Absolutely.
Let's get your little assistants here too.
Stephanie and Jen, come on. What's going on, everybody? It's Jake, your cruise director all the way from Florida. Welcome to the beautiful Carnival Spirit in Ketchikan, Alaska. Take it easy.
Perfect. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
That was a fun day. Best town, I think, so far. Yeah. Great little town. Lots of things to do. It's like Skagway, quadrupled a little.
Yeah, like there's a lot of strollers.
Yeah.
A lot. You do have to try, get out of the stuff the cruises go.
Yeah.
Area.
Usually, I basically say go block in and then further.
Yeah.
And then you get more into the local scene.
So yeah, that was fun.